Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this look here. It's a simple everyday kind of look, but I've gotten so many compliments on this simple one and done eyeshadow, so I thought I'd show you this makeup look. I'm really into it right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this really easy everyday look here. As you can see, it's like my everyday makeup, and I show you just some really easy lockdown get ready with me thoughts. Yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, then please come watching. I'm using a lot of my favorite products, go-to products at the moment, and some ColourPop favorites. So yeah, I also discovered a new thing as well that I'm really into now. So if you want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. Also, I thought I could just get ready in my onesie today. This is my Totoro onesie. I'll show you. It's from Totoro, the animated movie. I grew up on that movie. It's one of my favorites as a kid. I'm going to get into the makeup now. Let's do some primer. I almost forgot. Primer is one of those things that I kind of overlook, but I'm trying to be good about it and like use it more often because, you know, there's nothing wrong with primer, and I'm trying to find if it like makes a difference for me. It does give like a smoothing effect, so I will give it that. Today I'm using the NYX Angel Veil primer. It's called the Skin Perfecting Primer. Yeah, just like that. It has the metallic pink lid. This one I'm just applying with this kind of stiff brush from Real Techniques. It's called the Tapered Foundation Brush. I'm going to use foundation on this brush in a sec. Also, oh, this is so annoying. I don't know if you'll understand this, but like my nose feels sore in this area, and I just know it's because there's some big pimple that's going to come through later on in the week in that area. So rude. Yeah, just popping this kind of in the center areas of my face. Like I try and work it around my nose and like on my nose and on the forehead. There's like the main areas that I want to get primer on. Let's go in with some foundation. So today I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. I'm just going to be whacking this on to my face. There is really not that much left in this. There's like maybe that much left. I was kind of hoping that this would be finished up by now so that I could include it in my upcoming mid-yearly project pan video showing you guys all my empties so far, but the thing is I'm not quite finished yet. Oh, hello, my dog's coming in. Hey, did I hang out? You can sit on my bed if you want. It's your bed, really. Hey, do you want to get up? I don't know what she's doing. You'll hear her when she gets on the bed. It'll be like thud thud. Yeah, just working this with the, there we go, good girl. I'm just working this on my face using the foundation brush. But yeah, how are you guys? What is new for you? Today, my state in Australia went into lockdown. Well, just my city. Sydney's in lockdown at the moment. Woohoo! We went into lockdown at like 6 p.m. tonight, I believe it was. So yeah, it's gonna change up my schedule a bit. Maybe working from home, cheer training, which is the main thing I seem to talk about on this channel. I do other things that's not cheer training, but yes, there will be no cheer training vlogs for a bit because we're in lockdown. Obviously, there is no cheer at the moment. So yeah, everything's gonna be like working from home, the whole lockdown shebang. Yeah, kind of sucks, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm now going in with some concealer, and this one is the shade 10 Ivory from the Rimmel like Lasting Radiance range, same as the foundation. I'm just whacking this everywhere, and also I have a big pimple that I picked over there, and there's one on my forehead too. Let's try and cover those a little bit. I'm not that fast, but I'll like cover them a little bit. I just don't like this one more because it's like kind of around the mouth area, and like as I've mentioned 1,000 times before, I just think that like pimples around like my nose and mouth are the rudest ones. I'd rather have like, there is one in the middle of my forehead right now, and honestly I don't really care about it that much. Like it's annoying, but it's not like it's this one over here. Like this one is quite an inconvenient spot, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna smooth out this concealer, make sure there's no lines. When I'm using a kind of flatter brush like this, you can see I'm kind of like patting. So I use a mixture of like sweeping motions to like cover area. And then if there's lines, like I don't know if you can see, but there's like lines from the brush streaks on my nose and like on my face here. So on those areas, I just like tap, 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 and it kind of like smooths away the lines, blurs it, fixes it up a little bit. Just pat, pat, pat. Good enough. Okay, let's go in with some powder. Where is the powder? This one. Okay, I'm going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix powder in the shade 2 Golden Ivory. Usually I just use the shade Vanilla, but this is an old version of the powder, I believe. And I'm just going to go in with this Nude by Nature like mineral powder brush, and I'm just going to set the whole face because that's the life I live. Even though I really like that foundation for being a radiant foundation, I just don't find it like too mattifying when I apply this powder. It just more like sets it. You can just like not set your foundation if you want like a smoother, like more like natural skin like finish, but I like the powder just because I find it easier to apply products that are powder on top of afterwards, and also because I'm filming videos and it's like harsh lighting in here, so I will look like shiny even if I'm not. So I just find it easier with like the lights that I have on me right now just to set with a powder anyway. I really like this powder. As you can see, I've hit Major Pan in it because it's a good one, and I like this brush. It's the classic Nude by Nature like mineral brush. I feel like every Aussie girl that I know has this brush. It's just like a classic mineral face brush that you can get for really affordable at the chemist, and it just works. It just does what it's supposed to. Should we pop on some bronzer? I think yes. So the bronzer that I'm going to be using today is the L'Oreal Wild Bronze Glow. It looks like this. You can see the other day I was like swatching it, so that's why there's like a double A. Oh no, it's an infinity. So yeah, I'm just going to swirl my brush around in the same bronzer, and the brush I'm just going to use the same one. There's like Brandy, I'm watching you. I find this bronzer really easy to use because you can just like swirl around in it and then just like slap it on the face, and it just like blends really easily and seamlessly into the powder that I've applied already. It's just a good, easy, warm tone bronzer. I find it has a light kind of argan oil scent in my opinion. And yeah, it's a really large bronzer. How many grams is this? It's huge. 18 grams. That's massive. So yeah, I'll be working through this bronzer for a while. It's not too like, I don't know. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. Oh my goodness. Emily. It's fine. It's just a bronzer. I find that it's not like too overly pigmented, but like in a good way, in that it doesn't like look harsh on the face, but it still gives a bronzy glow without like being like stark and like liney. It's just easy to blend. It's just such an easy bronzer. I'm going to bronze up the nose as well. I'm kind of contouring with it because I'm pinching the brush, but not really because it's like a warm tone shade and it's not really like shaping the nose. It's just like bronzing the nose. Because I feel like if I bronze my whole face and I leave my nose like unbronzed, then my nose looks like not white in comparison, but like just like a little, I feel a little unfinished, you know? So yeah, that's the bronzer that I'm going to do. And now I've got a hole in it. Oh well, it could have been worse. I could have dropped it and it smashed everywhere. I'm grateful that I didn't do that. Let's get into some blush. Today, the blush I'm going to use is the Kylie blush. Have you seen Kylie's rebranding? It looks very similar to her old style. I just feel like it's more pink, which kind of suits her brand more because I feel like she's becoming more pink these days than the like iconic Tumblr like black and white. I kind of liked the old white, black and white packaging. To me, that's really like OG. It's really like original Kylie 2014 Tumblr era, but I understand that like times have changed and that's not really what people are looking for these days. I just think that's iconic to me and like the origins of the brand. But yeah, she's like rebranding. It's kind of interesting. And most of the things she's like re-releasing are like not new products. They're just like updated formulas and stuff, but I'm interested to see if she does come out with some new formulas because you know, new is new. I want to see some new collections, some new releases. By the way, that blush that I used is in the shade Pink Dreams. And where is my eyeshadow? It's missing from my palette. Where is it? I have an eyeshadow that I want to use. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow I want to use today. It is from Colourpop and it is the shade Tea Garden. It looks like this. It is so beautiful. It's like a brown shadow with like golden and like greeny reflex. Here's a little swatch. So you can see it's kind of brown and it's got that like sheen through it. Stunning. It's just a great one and done eyeshadow. And I'm just going to pack it over my lid with my finger. I just find that it's really easy to apply, so I don't feel like I need a brush. So what I'm going to do, just grab it on my finger and see how like the brown, it like shapes the eye. It gives like eyeshadow, but without like being difficult to blend or anything. And then the shimmer, one and done. It's just perfect. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow. It gives the perfect amount of sheen and shimmer. I try and like really pack it on like the center of the lid and like closer to my lash line, and then as I work my way like out like more towards the brow bone, I try and like diffuse it a bit so it's like not as intense out there, but like try and make it darker near the like areas where I want my eyeshadow to be like a little bit more sculpted. I hope that made sense, but yeah, that is how I do it. And see how just, I'm obsessed with this shadow. It's so shiny. Can you see it? It's so shiny. Let's do it on the other side. I'll come really close. Should we zoom in? This is me doing my eyeshadow really close for you guys. I don't think I've ever done my makeup so zoomed in before. It's just kind of difficult to stay in frame when like you're doing your whole face, but I can do it for an eye so you can see that today. It's because it's really easy. Like I'm just literally whacking it on. I try and pack it on the inside here. See how it's so shimmery? And then I like can get another finger and diffuse it up the top so that it's a bit more blended. Easy. Okay. So I accidentally stopped recording. Oops. But I put on some highlight. I used the MAC Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I've hit major pan in this and I really struggle to use it because I don't know if like that grid there is like, if I can even like pick out the remaining highlight from there. I don't even know. It's like kind of getting hard to use. It's pretty much hit pan. I should just move on, but I love it so much I kind of don't want to. Sorry, I just like had a little hiccup. Let's pop on some brows. I haven't shown you guys me doing brows in ages, so I thought I'd show you today. I use this Morphe M165 brush and this really busted little Colourpop gel liner, not gel liner, it's the Precision Brow Pomade kind of stuff. And I'm just going to be using this mirror because I bought it and I should use it because that's what I bought it for. I was just doing like my makeup in like the viewfinder and like random metallic surfaces for the longest time. And then I was like, I just need a handheld mirror. Like, it's really obvious that I should just use a handheld mirror. And so I bought a handheld mirror and then I forget to use it. It's because I'm just so used to using like random stuff. Okay, that's one brow on. I actually really find this like brow pomade really easy to use. But it's really dry, so I'm excited to like use it up and get into a like fresh, creamy, smooth one again. But yeah, I just kind of draw on the tail of my brow first when there's most pomade left on the brush, and then I sweep the remainder of the pomade through the kind of sparser areas of the brow. Like there's this chunk at the front, I don't know if you can see, there's like a hole at the front of my brow there, and I always try and like fill that in as best as I can. That's pretty good. And then I just kind of rub the brow brush, kind of like putting this angle at the front of my brow, just like dragging it over just to give like a kind of ombre effect through the brow, just kind of like spread the product through. And that's how I do my brows. Should I do liner with you guys? I haven't done that on camera in a while too. Yeah, I'll show you guys me doing all the things, although it's the same as it used to be. So I just grab my Maybelline eyeliner pen. It's the Precision, what's this called? Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner, same one as I've always used. Draw a wing, bring it to the lash line, perfect the wing, and then I just fill in the lash line. And I try and make sure when I'm filling in my lash line, it's just hard to talk while doing liner, but the things I do for you guys. No, I'm kidding. When I'm doing my wing liner, I try and like fill in the waterline. I just feel like if you have a scratchy looking waterline, it just annoys me. Sometimes I have a scratchy looking waterline too, where it's like there's holes in my lash line, but like I just like it when the lash line is like filled in all the way to the waterline. I think it looks better. So I try and do that, and I just use the same like liner and just rub it along like in lengthwise motions so that the length of the liner kind of helps me to create the look that I want. I'm doing the same on the other side. So are these even? Probably not. That's another thing about wing liner, is no one's really looking at you straight on. No one's face is really symmetrical. Like who cares anyway? So like if they're both like by themselves, individually, separately, pretty good, it's gonna be fine. Unless they're like crazy different angles, it's not that big of a deal. Like these ones today, they're probably not perfect, but I can just fix it up. What I'm gonna do later on is I'll just lift this one up a little bit more and it'll be good enough. These are a little bit different for me, in my opinion. Just a little too different, but we can fix it up. It's not a big deal. Don't freak out about liner. Like, I feel like liner is really hyped up to be something very hard. I think it is hard, but it shouldn't be. It should be easy. It should be something that you just like whack on and you're like, ah, good enough. I feel like as long as it looks proportionate and angular to itself, like as long as it doesn't have like some crazy bump in it or something, it should be fine. Also, I wear wing liner every day, so I have a lot of practice. Don't feel bad if your liner has like a bump in it if you're just like practicing. It's not a big deal. It's just liner. What's the biggest thing that can happen? Like you go out with a bump in your liner. Not that bad anyway. I don't know. I'm just gonna like curve up this eye because as you can see, this one kind of curves up more and this one's a little bit flatter and straighter. I feel like those match a little bit better. They're not perfect, but you know what? That's my face, so. Let's do some mascara. Where's mascara? Oh, I hope I didn't move it somewhere else. I think I did. Okay, I'm gonna disappear and go grab mascara. See you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. This is like the easiest look ever, but it's like a go-to look, so it's fine. Get ready with me for lockdown. So yeah, I'm just popping on some Maybelline Great Lash, you know, the iconic one with the pink and green packaging. I'm just gonna pop this through my lashes. Not my favorite mascara ever, not the worst one. It's just like, it's just a basic one, you know. She's not like crazy, she's just doing her job. She's just coating lashes out here. I just love this eyeshadow. I'm obsessed with it. It's just perfect. When you put it in an area where you want it to look like shadowy, it adds shadows. When you put it in an area that you want it to be highlighted, it's highlighted. Like, it's just perfect. I'm obsessed with it and it can do no wrong. Just gonna put this on my other lashes. I find, do you have an eye that you start with? I always usually start with my right eye and like my right side and then go into my left side. I think it's because I'm right-handed, but yeah, I usually do my right, I didn't do my right eyebrow first today, but like usually I do. My right liner, my right mascara, all those kind of things. Anyway, there's mascara on. Are you good? My dog's like rearranging herself. I think it's so cute when they go like round and round and round and round, like making the bed. I'm going to use a new lip gloss that I haven't tried out before, but you saw me haul it recently. It's the Bambi Collection lip gloss. It's just in the shade Bambi, like it's straight up Bambi from Colourpop's collaboration. And it's really a pretty nude shade. Wait, let's set the face first so that I don't like, yeah. I always forget to do this on camera, so thought we could do this together today. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. She's trying to get underneath my blankets, but there's no one to help her get underneath, so she's like half underneath. Anyway. Oh my gosh, this smells divine. This is amazing. This smells like a cookie. Oh, it's kind of a bit citrusy. This is delicious. I'm obsessed with this. It's still available on the Colourpop website, I believe. You definitely should go check it out. It's the Colourpop Bambi collab. And also, I'll show you the doe foot applicator because it's really cute. You good? She's so funny. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. There's like a little dent, like a little hole in the doe foot applicator. It's really cool. I love it. It's really soft and like, I feel like there's like a little donut kissing my lips. That's like the weirdest description I've ever given. It's just really cute. It kind of has like a citrusy flavor. I'm really trying to describe it. Storage is low. Tap to manage. No, not now. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this. It has like the lightest amount of shimmer, but it's like nude and like really neutral. Obsessed. This is like all my Colourpop faves at the moment. This mirror, this lip gloss, the eyeshadow I'm wearing. Fun times. Thanks, Colourpop. Love your work. They have like free worldwide shipping right now. Maybe you should go check them out. Anyway, this wasn't a Colourpop ad. I'm just like vibing a lot of their stuff. This is the completed look. I hope you liked it. And it's also the end of the video, so I hope you liked the video. If you did at any point, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Drop your thoughts. Don't be shy. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. I upload very frequently about all sorts of stuff. My channel is really random and I just talk about whatever I feel like talking about. That's about it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. And so yeah, here's the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this super easy tutorial. I'm just so obsessed with the shimmer and the lip gloss, and I hope you are too. Bye!